My name is Julie Kowalski. I'm a curator at Naval History and Heritage Command, and I specifically look after the small arms and the ordnance collections. I've been a federal employee since 2009. Started out as a volunteer. I was doing a master's degree in US history, and I happened to mention that I wanted to volunteer in a museum. The head curator, who was also doing the same course as me, said, well, come and volunteer at our museums. That's basically how I came to volunteer here. I became a contractor, and then when jobs opened up, I applied for them. It's been a long process. I do this job because I am interested in history. I like working with artifacts. I'm not a conservator per se, but I can, do minor things to the artifacts to help preserve them, and I enjoy that part of my job. It's finding a new artifact that maybe hasn't been seen for a while, and just exploring and finding out about that from my own personal perspective. This particular piece came from one of Saddam Hussein's palaces. It's a briefcase machine gun. This is one of my favorites. It's not really a weapon. It's a bayonet trainer, but I like it because you could it's just the whole concept. It's a training tool. This came off the USS Maine, and our underwater archaeology department actually conserved it for us. So we have a few relics in the collection. If we didn't have what we call material culture for people to come and look at and to actually see how things are made and developed, and in some instances touch, but not all, then this is kind of a missing link. You can only get so much visual information from a photograph or a diagram until you see the real 3D artifact. Sometimes you need that to educate people. So that's the main significance of our work here, I think. I think what I'd like people to know about the museum that they might not already know, and about collections work in general, is all the background work that goes into looking after the artifacts. When you look at an object, you've got to analyze what it's made up of and take the weakest component of that object and display it in the right conditions for the weakest components. So for a gun, it would be the leather sling or you take the sling off if you wanted to display the gun for a long period of time. But you'd have to make sure that the leather is properly treated and cared for. Otherwise, it's just going to degrade, and there's no getting that back once it happens. And we have lots of small arms that are one of a kind. There's a particular cannon. It's a Spanish cannon from 1490, which was captured in the Mexican War. That's how it came into the US Navy's collection. I believe the importance of preserving the Navy's history is a tangible reminder of where the Navy's been, where it's going. And it's not just Navy history, it's social and cultural history. It's the history of map making, it's history of exploration, it's history of science. All of these are part and parcel of the history of the Navy, and it's an important story that needs to be told.